There we go. Hello. Hello. Welcome back, RT.
What up, though? All right.
My dog Ryan and me, Alfonso, coming straight to you live. Another episode of Can't Argue With That. And I'm feeling good to rock this jersey right now.
I'm feeling good about my Westbrook.
Westbrook kept together for a little while longer.
Good, man.
But let's go sidetrack because we all last season we were surprising them. Well, we surprised them with promises of a bar.
Promises.
And it never came to fruition. But however, we have that bar ready for you, and it's ready for you tomorrow. Tomorrow at what time?
7 p.m.
7 p.m. At what address?
2467 Savannah Highway.
So 2468, not 8 all the way. 2467.
Right.
Okay, all right. 2467 Savannah Highway, at Chucktown Bar and Grill, 7 p.m. Please be out there. We promised y'all last year, but now this year, season 1, episode 1.
Hey,
we got it.
We got it, man. The bar's open.
Yes, sir. But let's go. We have to.
On to basketball.
Okay,
we got some business to take care of, man. It's been a while.
Yes, sir. It has been a while. And guess what? This is kind of coincidental because on almost this day,
8 years ago.
8 years ago, exactly.
There was a choice that LeBron James.
And it was called the
Decision, bro.
The decision. It was a special on ESPN.
He caught a lot of flack for it.
And what was his lines? What was his line? I'm taking my silence to South Beach.
You know, I mean, I don't know, breaking up with the city.
Yeah.
Live for the whole world to consume. I'm not really sure how I feel about that, but.
I'm not sure either, man. But guess what?
Actually, I do know how I feel about that.
How you feel about it?
Oh, great. You want to know why? Because we got LeBron.
Exactly.
We got LeBron.
And that's definitely a nice look. It's definitely a nice look. We are definitely happy about that, good sir. Definitely happy about that.
So,
check this out, though. That decision ended up with LeBron going ahead and leaving his 7-year stint in Cleveland.
Right.
And then resulted with 2 NBA Finals with no championships.
Right.
And then he joined his fellow All-Star Dwayne Wade.
Right.
And then went ahead and got Chris Bosh and performed one of the first super teams.
Right. And
then South Beach and all that. And then they went to the finals in 4 straight seasons. After falling to the Dallas Mavericks, he said...
But don't forget the way he prefaced his comments before he came. Not 1,
not 2, not 3, not 4,
not 5.
Yeah.
But I got news for him, though. When it comes to the Lakers, we only need 1.
We only need 1.
We really only need 1.
Yeah.
Hell, we don't need to go to the playoffs. Playoffs?
What?
Playoffs. I'll take the playoffs.
But check this out. LeBron James returned to Cleveland in summer 2014, earning 2 NBA MVPs and 2 NBA championships and 4 All-Star appearances during his 4 seasons. Right. And then, where's lead us today? Now he's a LA Laker. LeBron James is now a Laker. Exactly. Yes, sir.
Exactly. So, LeBron's on the Lakers, right?
Yes, sir.
Should we give a special shout out to that legendary Laker, number 32, Magic Johnson?
Yes, sir.
Magic Johnson.
What's up, Flex? Alex watching. Yes, sir. But we do have to give him props. Most definitely.
So how do you think that he sold LeBron? Like, that's what I wonder. For the man that got everything, he's already world famous, highest grossing athlete from Cleveland.
Exactly.
How do you sell me here? You know what I mean?
Well, this is how I sell him.
Right.
If I was Magic was like, he made it. Okay, so this move was very anti-LeBron. Mm-hmm. He made it on the first day of free agency?
Right.
All right, so that's
I was shocked.
Yeah.
I was shocked that
exactly
July 1st he was out there ready.
Because
out there ready to go.
This time 8 years ago, he was just making a decision today.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So
right,
it's like, let me waffle, let me waver. Oh, I'm taking my silence. But anyway,
Right.
but so check this out. I think that his main selling point was like, hey, LeBron, a lot of people don't like you.
right.
And you know the reason why they don't like you is because you waffle, because you waver. I have a definitive move for you today, and that is sign on this dotted line. Don't even entertain the BS. Don't entertain the bull jive. Just go ahead and come on, be a Laker. Be like me, and you can wear the 23, of course.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right,
Like, because this was such an anti-LeBron move.
It was.
It's like no drama, no complaining, no questions, no, no
It's
nothing.
anti-LeBron. He chose on the first day of free agency, and we really haven't heard from him since, which is rare. Like, you know what I mean?
John Smith, Charmaine, what's going on? What's going on? Say hi to the
Yo,
people.
yo.
Say hi to the people. Share this, please.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
But yeah, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. And so I got a question for you.
Yeah.
When was it? You know, we follow Lakers pretty closely. He's wearing a Westbrook shirt, but
Westbrook.
we follow Lakers pretty closely. And
Yeah.
when did you, in fact, know LeBron was leaving? Like when I know you heard little. Was it LeVar Ball?
So no. LeVar Ball, contrary to belief, LeVar didn't speak it into existence. Right?
Okay, all right.
So I
all
pretty
right.
much knew he was.
What's going on, John Smith?
Pretty much knew that he was gonna go. For the
Share the
outside.
Seahawks page. My bad. I'm trying to get this share. We got to get this moving.
Right.
Last year we didn't get it moving so well.
Right.
This year we going live.
Right, we're going live. Right.
All right, my
So
bad.
pretty much.
You got the flow, man.
So we all knew that LeBron was going when there was 3 seconds left. Excuse me, 6 seconds left. George Hill is at the free throw line.
Mm-hmm.
He misses his second free throw. J.R. Smith, excuse me. Do we call him J.R. or should we call him by government Earl? Let's call him Earl.
Let's call him Earl. Yeah.
When Earl Smith gets the offensive rebound 3 feet from the rim
Hey, bro.
and triple.
Hey, bro, I'm leaving.
Where you going?
I'm going that way.
Where you going?
I want to talk to my dog Magic
Right,
quick.
right,
I want to talk to my dog Magic
right,
right quick. Everything's good. I'm sure we can play the rest of the games.
Right,
We can get swept.
Right. So like he dribbled out the shot clock. He dribbled out the game. The game was over. Pretty much there. So
Exactly.
that's pretty much what I knew then and there. And then the way he played in overtime that game, he didn't even shoot till the game was out of reach in overtime.
Hold on, though. Game one, you remember, he said, I thought we were up. I thought we were up? That was the most demonstrative reaction I've ever seen from a superstar and since Ron Artest.
Surprised he didn't tie his own shoe or something. Man.
Exactly. What's going on, Derwin? What's going on, Nicole? What's going on, Charmaine? What's going on, Jasmine? What's going on, Molly Ma in the building? What's going on? What's going on? How y'all living? How y'all living?
Shout out.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, in general,
Yeah.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
All right. So, what do you think the Lakers' future holds? More specifically, I'd like to know what they're doing with LeVar.
You do mean Zoe, right? You know Zoe.
Kind of not though, because I kind of mean what are they going to do with LeVar? That's kind of the question, because it's about what you. I mean, yeah, you're starting point guard, or maybe starting point guard. We'll get to that later. But I'm just saying, what are they going to do with? Okay, I'll ask the question like you want me to.
Okay.
What are they going to do with their starting point guard, Zoe Ball? Yes, sir. What are they going to do?
I think that he's still the point guard of the future.
Okay.
I think so.
Very
But just
good.
in case he's not healthy, keep in mind he missed 30 games last year, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot of games.
True.
Plus he can't. Plus his shot's a little broke right now, but hopefully he's putting.
He's got to change that. He's just got to change it.
No,
You don't think so?
He can't change.
He
his shot.
shoots from the left side and then brings it to the right and then brings it back to the left.
It's been 20 years.
He
of
jukes
shooting.
you.
It's been 20 years of shooting, like,
He does like a layup and
but it works.
sometimes 41% of the time.
It works. Like
In college.
For those of you who said he can't shoot, he needs to change his shot. There's players with perfect form who can't shoot. So do they need to change their shot?
Touche. Oh, my bad. I can't say that. Can't argue with that.
Exactly. set you up.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, but I mean, it's still bright for Zoe,
Yes,
but to me, Zoe's not what I want to focus on.
Mm-hmm.
We got Ingram and Kuzma. You already know, like, As far as that goes, those are the two players I'm focused on. Those are two players I'm really not trying to lose. But I'm sure we'll get into that a little bit later.
Oh yeah, we got more on that. We got more on that.
Yeah.
So one question I have for you. So, speaking of which, reports say that Spurs are getting greedy.
Greedy.
Yeah, the Spurs are getting greedy. The Spurs are going ahead. They're asking for Kuz. They're asking for Josh Hart, Brandon Ingram. Okay. They're not done. They want some more. And they want.
We're not done.
They want our man.
We're not
they
done.
want our dog. Running joke from last year was first round picks, draft picks. Because a draft pick could be potentially. It could be LeBron James, or it could be. I mean,
Anthony. What about Anthony Bennett? You remember?
Yeah.
LeBron last time.
Exactly.
Remember overall they drafted Anthony Bennett.
It could be Anthony Bennett. You know what I mean?
Could be
exactly. That's exactly my point. Thank you for bringing that up.
Right.
Man. Yeah. So they want first round draft pick, and they want 2 pick swaps. Explain to me what pick swaps entail.
So a pick swap essentially gives the Spurs the right to swap first round picks with the Lakers in a given year. For instance, if the Lakers are terrible for a season and they get the 10th pick and the Spurs are good, they get the 20th pick, they have the right to swap picks so that they would get the first pick.
Okay.
Or, you know what I mean? They would get the 10th and then they would get the 20th as opposed to 20th and 10th.
Got you.
So that's essentially all that is.
So with this being said, let's recap. Kuzma, Josh Hart, Brandon Ingram, first round draft pick, and 2 pick swaps.
Right.
Are you
not gonna be able to do it? Not gonna be able to do it.
I'm not gonna be able to do it. Wait on it. We gotta wait on it. Right. The hour's coming in September. Just wait on it.
Right.
Wait on it.
Right. You're not gonna be able to do that.
Not gonna be able to do that.
That's a lot.
That's a lot, man.
Who would you give? No, this is my question. Who would you give all? I might give all that up for Jordan. Would you give all that up for Jordan? Like that's a lot. 3 good first round picks too.
The pick swaps you explained to me, that's kind of hell, man. That's like, yo, man, these picks aren't good enough, so let's switch with y'all, cause y'all did better. You know what I mean? Like what?
And the thing about those with the 2 first round picks and 2 pick swaps, it's like the gift that keeps on giving, man.
Exactly.
It could be.
Hey, we didn't get enough from y'all last year, bro. We didn't get enough from y'all last year.
You're still swapping picks, man. That's tough.
Yeah,
that's tough.
That's true.
That's tough.
Oh, what's going on? You got a question? You got a question?
Who has a question?
The young lady has a question. She says, "Why is LeBron James going to LA over everyone who want to sign him?" Well, before you got into the show, we established that LeBron James and Magic Johnson went ahead and entertained LeBron by saying, "You know nobody likes you, right?" And then he said, "Well, how you alleviate that is making your decision early and strong and steadfast. So you make your decision on day 1 of free agency or day 2 of free agency, whatever it was, and then there'll be no drama, no, and we're not going to do any press conference. We're not going to do any Miami special, no nothing. You know what I mean?"
Pretty much, LeBron chose LA because he wants to be just like the Magic Man.
And
that's exactly what it comes down
to solidify his legacy. To solidify his legacy.
That's exactly what it
Forget all that earlier mumbo jumbo. To solidify his legacy.
There's off the court, and then it's LA.
Oh, and he wants an Academy Award like Kobe. He wants an Academy Award like Kobe. All right, Derwin says, "I have a source." Oh, our source, the Mr. Black ESPN himself. Okay. He broke a couple stories pretty soon. I don't know how he got the story before my ESPN app. But he's gotten the story before my ESPN updates.
His source, OKC.
I don't know what. So he says OKC right now saying Melo is leaving. Oh yes, we got that.
Wait. So am I Russ in this equation?
Yes.
Bye.
That's it. He's a cancer, and I hope that he stays far away from LA as possible. Thank you. But for real. What's going on, boy? What's going on, all y'all watching?
Okay.
So all right. So
we have to get on this. Mm-hmm. So we signed LeBron James.
Yes, sir.
To which I was shocked. I don't know. Let me get your real-time reaction when you found out. How did you react when you saw it come across the screen? How did you do?
This is my chance to let everyone know that I've been somewhat of a hater. Some of it's been a little bit warranted because, to be honest with you, me and him have talked about this, and I have a friend that talked about this. I got a friend, my friend Jay. You remember Jay?
Right.
Jay, I can't argue with that veteran.
Okay.
Shout out to Jay. Jay told me that when Michael Jordan was hot, or Michael Jordan will always be hot. Michael Jordan will always be hot. But anyway, when he was going ahead doing this thing, he was like, hey, so LeBron, Michael Jordan would be like, people would be like putting on their little gum, putting on their little wristband right here, like Jordan did, you know what I mean? And fading away and stuff like that. Guess they do for LeBron. And you can attest to it. Because my dog's an NBA ref. Speaking into existence. But he's a ref. And he's done, you've done a college game, haven't you?
I mean, I've done high school games. I mean, I've ref men's.
And you do the what's the
intramural college?
Intramural, yeah. So my dog is a college ref, Division I ref. Shout out. But anyway, let me get back to my point. So, used to kind of emulate Jordan, and I know y'all used to emulate Jordan. How many of y'all shot fadeaways with gum in y'all's mouth, chewing it? You can chew it like this, but no, you went. Y'all know that. Yes. So, what it is the new LeBron thing is.
Right.
You know what I mean? Complaining to refs. You know, like, oh, as soon as you get an and one, and one ref. I'm like, come on. And tell me you haven't seen an influx of this. Come on now. The kids are putting a little bit of and cussing you out. We're not cussing you out, because I know you ain't gonna have that on the ref. These that ref walking around. Hey, bro.
They do watch a lot of the pros.
Yes.
The difference is the pros get paid a lot and they do not get paid.
Exactly.
I'm the only one getting paid.
Exactly.
My court, my house, my rules, and
give him tea. Give him tea.
Yeah.
Tee him up.
So, I'm not having that.
Give him a tea.
Right.
Tee him up. All right.
So, getting back to it though.
Yes,
so,
sir.
first move of free agency, we signed LeBron James.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta ask you this though.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't we sign the misfit land of toys or this odd cast of characters? We signed Rajon Rondo, who's been ousted from his last 17. Lance Stevenson, who once I almost blew in your ear, bro.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
And then we got
Mr. Shaq in
the Fool legend,
JaVale McGee.
He of 3 rat tails. He had 1.
Did he cut it?
He had 2.
Did he cut it?
He got 3 of them things in the back.
Kawhi with the braids, JaVale with the rat tail.
Lord.
Come on, man.
Oh, Lord.
Come on, man.
All right, so I gotta ask you,
Derwin got me salivating over here, man.
What do you?
So hold on.
What do you think of these moves? Hold on.
ESPN.
Hold on. What do you think of these moves in these signings? Rondo, Lance.
I wonder.
JaVale.
Okay, you know how they say there's not enough balls going around. Mm. There's too many balls. There's too many balls going around. Is that possible? Too many assists. Can you do it? No, you can't get an assist without scoring. So I'm just confused about that. Everyone's a distributor, and I guess LeBron can play off the ball, but
yeah.
I don't know.
They're doing it to make it easier for LeBron, because last year you saw that if LeBron didn't dribble or shoot or create for his teammates, no one else was doing anything. So
got you, Derwin.
So now we have a team full of players who can dribble and pass. Notice I didn't say dribble, pass, and shoot, but they can dribble and pass.
Exactly. Well, hey, now Rondo can shoot in the playoffs.
Hey, we can playoff Rondo. The key is we just gotta get to the playoffs first.
Behind.
You know what I mean? We just gotta get to the playoffs first.
All right, so check this out. So Derwin said Damian Lillard to the Lakers. Yes or no? I need you to answer this question because you keep your ears to the streets a little better than I do.
So I too have sources.
Okay, all right.
And I've heard that.
Do they entertain this?
That Dame Dollar may or may not want to come to the Lakers.
I mean, you prefaced this with I was excited. You acted like you were about to tell me something.
I mean,
and you kind of dropped off.
It's really just a rumor.
Okay, all right. So just a rumor. Baby Westbrook.
But Portland's GM did come out and say that Dame is on Portland and he has no intentions of trading him. So there is that.
Signal.
Or sending him to the Lakers.
Okay. So let's go back to Kawhi now. So
Kawhi.
So all right. So
Quiet storm.
I just want to go back to these braids. Why he ain't cutting his hair?
Are you asking why does it always look like his braids like 2 weeks old? Like
Yeah,
he got that 2 week old braids.
It's like not nappy, but
it's like never fresh, but not nappy. He got the 2 week old braids
all the time.
Always.
Like, why can't he be like Allen Iverson?
And he's the only one with cornrows in the league. Like everyone got dreads, or they got like the
JaVale McGee even just has a rat tail.
rat tail. Like I don't know.
But my bad. So what do you think about LeBron keeping his enemies close? And no, his friends close and his enemies closer with that Lance Stevenson trade. Or Lance Stevenson sign, excuse me.
I think essentially what he's doing right now by signing JaVale and Lance and Rondo is he's getting players that he's played against in the playoffs. What does Bron need? Players with playoff experience. He can't do it with a bunch of young guys. Most importantly, he needs players who are not going to be scared in playoffs. You know, playoff Rondo's for real.
Exactly.
Playoff Rondo's a real thing.
Yeah.
And you know...
Now, that's killer instinct. If you've ever said that LeBron doesn't have killer instinct,
right.
Rondo does.
Right. But another thing you have to keep in mind is Lance, he's kind of full up. But
he's a soldier.
Never scared though.
Yeah.
You never watch him play.
That's Charles Oakley. Charles Oakley.
Hey, he will pick LeBron up full court and get dunked off full court. But guess what? He gonna guard him
coming back
full court next play. He might blow in his ear.
Yes, sir.
That's just a Lance. That's just a Lance type of move.
You're right.
So
what's going on, Tabitha? What's going on, Craig? Mr. Matt. What's going on?
All right, so
yes, sir.
Enough about the West, right?
There's
a conference that they used to call the Eastern Conference. Some call it the Leastern Conference. So,
let's get our paper stack out. Let's get our sheet. 'Cause I do have a sheet. We have a list. We got the top.
So
8 seeds of last
let me
year.
ask you this.
So we got this.
First things first. Now, I said first things first.
First things first. No, can't argue with that, man.
Can't argue with that. So, now that LeBron James is out of the East, who's the best player in the East? Chris?
I think Lil Wayne said it best. He said it real good. He said it real fast. I don't even know how to say it, so I'm gonna say the Greek freak. Antetokounmpo. Dang! I told everybody I was gonna get it right for the episode.
Ready? Giannis.
Antetokounmpo.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I thought you're missing the syllable.
No.
I can't even say syllable right. You're missing the syllable.
Giannis
Antetokounmpo.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Greek freak. Let's say it again. Okay, Greek freak. Okay, yes. So the Greek freak is most definitely the best player in the East. What do you say? Do you disagree with that? Can you argue with that?
I mean, I'm not gonna argue with that, bro.
I mean, you can say Chris Middleton out of respect since he was the big homie and since we used to drag him back in the day.
Look.
This is 100% facts. We should drag Chris Middleton. Not every time. We used to trade games now, and he was like 2 years younger than us.
And then he got taller than us.
Then he got a whole 1.5 feet taller than us. And then we were like, yeah, what's up, bro? But yeah, man. So, what do you think? Do you think?
I got Giannis as the top.
All right. So,
top in the East.
Who's the best player? I mean, who's the best team in the East?
Next year, the best team is clearly gonna be, in my opinion, is gonna be the Celtics.
Okay.
Kyrie's coming back healthy. Gordon Hayward is coming back healthy. Right? So, that team is about to put in serious work. You feel me?
Okay. Work. Yeah, I got you.
What about you? Who do you think is top team in the East?
Man, I can't argue with it, man. Brad Stevens, I respected Brad Stevens since Butler. I saw him before everyone started zooming in, before this camera angle started zooming on Brad Stevens during every timeout. I saw him affecting the team for real. You know what I mean?
Right.
But Brad Stevens, Gordon Hayward's coming back. You know what I mean? Like this is a good thing, and I can't argue that. But however, if the 76ers somehow maneuver to get Kawhi Leonard, then I'm going with them, as well as I need to see some summer league games. Because, they got Demetrius Jackson, from the G League. And, they got a few other guys. So I want to keep my eyes peeled on the summer league games. And I'm going to go ahead and holler at y'all in a few episodes. Oh, Dola, what's going on? Yes, sir.
So, speaking of which, there was a guy from the G League last year, season winding down on the Lakers. Lonzo hurt, Brandon Ingram hurt. They signed a guy named Andre Ingram.
Yeah.
Is Andre Ingram going to be splashing? You know, the Lakers could use a shooter, man.
Yeah.
Tell me, man.
Unfortunately, he's now an unrestricted free agent. But he was, you know, he was great.
He was good for a game.
For that game, he was
game number 80 when the season's winding down.
Yes,
when the team's really trying to win.
Hey, that was a great
solid.
That was a great showing. He had like 5 threes in one game.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was 6 for 8. He was 6 for 8 in his first game.
He's solid.
Like, how you do that? How you do that? You call it Doughboy magic. I mean, I think so. I gotta say it. I gotta say it.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, that being said, now we've hit on the Lakers, we've hit on the East. Now we really know it's time to talk about.
Oh yeah.
Westbrook.
Yeah, I guess.
It's time to change the narrative, right? For last 3 years, what have we heard about Russ? No one wants to play with Russ.
Nobody wants to play
with Russ. No one wants to play with Russ.
Nobody wants to play with LeBron, huh?
You know what I mean? Like he's hard. You know what I mean? He's hard to play with.
Yeah.
You know, look at James Harden.
Look at Kevin Durant.
Look at Victor Oladipo.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Very
guess
true.
what?
Very true.
Guess who looked him in his eyes and said, "You were my best friend." Paul George, you my best friend.
No. He looked LeBron James in his eye and said, "I can't handle the pressure. I don't want to play with you. I don't want to be Kyrie Irving. I don't want to be those guys. I don't want to be one of your guys. I want to be one of my own guys." Because Westbrook never refers to his guys as my guys. He never says, he never acts like he's the coach of the team. You know what I mean? So
he just act like if you don't want the ball, I'm gonna shoot the ball 43 times. That's just the way it goes. That's just the way it goes. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna get the rebound. I'm gonna come down and shoot it.
All right.
And then I'm gonna get the offensive rebound, and then it's going back up. Like so, that's just where it goes.
So just where it goes. On the tangent that Duran was on.
Yeah.
I need some specific educating.
Yeah,
so
sure.
What are they doing with the cancer Melo? What are they doing? Are they?
For those of you wondering why Carmelo Anthony is getting cut, by cutting Carmelo Anthony, guess how much Thunder saved for salary and luxury tax?
Can I say, good Lord, that's a lot of money before you say the figure?
Nah, you probably don't want to wait.
Okay, go ahead.
$100 million. Good Lord, that's a lot of money. So,
are you serious?
Yes.
That's ludicrous. That's outrageous.
But let me tell you this. What if I told you that you costed me $100 million and you say that you aren't happy with your role? Bye.
Oh no.
Don't buy.
You gotta go.
Gotta go.
You gotta go.
Gotta go.
You gotta go. You
gotta
most
go.
definitely gotta go.
Gotta go.
Yeah, most definitely.
So
right.
So we're gonna handle them. I think it's called addition by subtraction. I think it's something like that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's what it's called.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, check this out. So I want you to go ahead.
And I don't want to see him in LA though. I seen that.
Yeah. No. I saw that rumor.
No more LeBron bringing his
No. We don't want him.
We don't want him on the Lakers.
We don't want him.
We've seen LeBron with his homies before. We ran out his work.
He plays rare defense. No.
Not gonna be able to do it.
No, not going to be able to do it.
Really not
so turn to the last page, good sir. Turn to the last page. We need to break down we need to see how the West stacks up now. So I want you to go ahead and work with me a little bit, man.
Yeah, who's your number one team in the West now?
Golden State. Duh. Like, what?
All right.
Come on.
Most importantly, number two, and who do you think is the second best team in the West?
See, now this is up for debate. I need to ask you this because I'm not prepared, man. I was thinking all day and I don't have an answer, man.
Ask me.
Who is the second best team in the West other than Golden State and Steph Curry and Kevin Durant?
All I gotta say is Lakers Nation stand up. That's all I gotta say.
Better than Houston?
The Rockets lost Trevor Ariza, which is a huge loss, and they have not replaced him, and they cannot replace him.
Loss. That's a very
Although Carmelo is rumored to go to Houston, to which I say We just saw how that worked in OKC.
Mm-hmm.
So good luck with that.
Yep. Golden just said that. Just said that.
But currently, the way I see it, the way the West stacks up,
Uh-huh.
I got the Warriors.
Uh-huh.
Then I'm gonna go with Lakers.
Okay.
LA Braun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with OKC because now I feel like
Just because he's a fan.
because that's
Just 'cause he's a fan.
But check it out though.
Uh-huh.
The season of chemistry, right?
Yeah.
There's no more, oh, is Paul leaving or staying? There's no more, oh, it's my turn, your turn.
Very true.
With Melo, Paul George, and Melo saying, oh, hell no, I ain't come off the bench.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess what? Cut. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the way that goes. I got Houston 4.
Mm-hmm.
Then coming up there, 5, I got the Jazz.
Yeah, most
Right.
definitely. Most
And
definitely.
then
No Pelicans? No
Pelicans.
No
6.
San Antonio?
I got, oh, the Spurs.
Do you have a problem with the way that he defected from the Spurs? It's kind of like,
This is This is the way I see
he's
it,
been
right?
okay for the last year and he hasn't played.
All right, this is the thing. Why do you say he's been okay for the last year?
Because the doctor said so. That's all I have to go
Okay. So what if? So let me ask you this: if you're sick, right?
And Tony Parker is a matter of fact, and he said that same thing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That Tony Parker. You know, he's basically you kind of can't control what he says.
Tony Parker says his injury was 100 times worse.
Yeah,
than Kawhi.
and you can't control what Tony says. You know,
Let
he's
me
not
ask you
PR. He's not very PC.
Let me ask you this: so
PR. Excuse me.
if we work together,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sick with the flu, and I'm out for two days,
Uh-huh.
and then I come back to work. You're sick with the flu. You're out for 2 weeks, and you're laying in bed. You're sick. You're throwing up every day. Who am I to tell you that my flu illness was 200 times worse than yours?
But dog, you gonna miss too much. You gonna miss 3 months from work for the flu. You still ain't right. You done took my vacation, his vacation, and the boss vacation, and your flu still ain't cured. You got something serious. You need to go get you gotta get your stuff checked. You gotta get your vitals checked. You might have to get the ninja checked. You know what I mean? You can't be out from work that long.
So if you go to the doctor and the doctor tells you nothing's wrong, and you come home and you can't eat, you can't sleep, you throwing up, what are you supposed to do?
So, do you think that was the case? Do you think that Kawhi
I-
couldn't cross over? Do you think Kawhi couldn't cross? You think Kawhi couldn't jog up and down the court?
Do I think that Kawhi was hurt? Yes, I think that Kawhi was
No.
hurt.
Do you think that he could jog up and down the court?
No, he can't. He tried jogging up and down the court, and guess what happened? He was hurt. He was all right. That's okay. That you do exactly what the Spurs did, and that's exactly why he ain't playing for y'all no more. Exactly. Do exactly what the Spurs did.
Me,
exactly.
I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna agree with these fellas on the page, man, and agree with most definitely. Golden State 1, Houston number 2, especially if Capella signs, especially without a doubt. If Capella signs.
You got Houston too.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna go all the way with that. I agree with all y'all.
So you think that Chris Paul, who's missed games in the playoffs for 6 straight years, is going to be healthy again this year, even though he's older? They lost Trevor Ariza. They haven't replaced Trevor Ariza.
Mm-hmm.
You think they're going to be better than they were last year? Okay. All right. Can't argue with that. Hey.
As long as they sign my boy Clint, yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
So okay, so let's get back on task, man. Let's get back on task. So switching off. Oh yeah. So we were talking about Golden State, and we didn't talk about the big move.
Kevin Durant re-signed with Golden State.
Well, let's go a little farther.
Steve Kerr got a contract extension.
Let's go a little bit farther.
Did you know that Carmelo might go to Golden State? My inside sources say he might go.
Black ESPN, is that correct? Black ESPN?
You know, Carmelo might end up on the Warriors. I'm just saying.
That's outrageous. But
I got sources.
He gonna take the minimum.
Bro, he got $30 million from the
Exactly.
What you mean? What you mean? To go away.
For free.
He ain't playing for free. He ain't never played for free.
For free.
So, there was once upon a time when we first started the show,
Mm-hmm.
when I said that Boogie would play with LeBron.
Yeah.
And I thought it was about to happen. I thought it was going to happen to the Cavs at trade deadline.
Yeah.
But he tore his Achilles.
Yeah.
Or ruptured his Achilles, rather.
Ruptured. Yeah.
And then LeBron joined the Lakers. And then we had cap space. And then we signed JaVale McGee. Then we signed Lance. Then we signed... then we let Randall go.
Yeah.
And I was like, we must be about to get Boogie.
I was thinking.
And then they signed
You
Rondo.
remember, Julius Randle was my guy. You remember
Julius Randle.
when I saw this, I was like, that's my
I was
guy.
like,
That's my
okay,
guy.
okay. I
Rub
said,
hands
okay.
like Birdman.
And then we got Rondo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I was like, damn. So we're not getting Boogie? And then, come to find out, Boogie joined the Warriors.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What were your thoughts when Boogie joined the Warriors?
Well, actually, at first, I was thinking like everyone thought that it was a blockbuster signing and everything, and it was so amazing, and it's going to be so tide changing. But then I thought about a few people. I thought about Anderson Varejao, Kobe Bryant, Brandon Jennings, Elton Brand. I thought about all those guys. And you know what all those guys have in common?
What do they have in common?
They all ruptured or tore their Achilles and couldn't quite get right. They weren't quite right.
But recent case, ruptured Achilles, came back quickly. Rudy Gay.
Yeah,
He just came back, and the
Very
Spurs just re-signed him.
And this may be indicative of the technology. You know what I mean? It may be indicative of the technology. So
I don't think
maybe the technology's improved since Kobe or something like that. I don't know.
You know, there was a Greek god named Achilles. Achilles heel.
Yes, sir.
It destroyed a Greek god.
Exactly.
Most importantly, it destroyed Kobe.
Can't argue with that.
Can't argue with that.
But yeah. So.
Wait, sorry. There's a question I have for you.
Yeah.
And I thought about it. If Boogie comes back healthy,
Yes, sir.
is this the greatest starting five you've ever seen in your life?
If he's even 90% of what he was, or if he's even 70% of what he was on the Pelicans, he's probably starting. And this is the best lineup in history, most definitely. Because, yes, most definitely in history. There's not enough ball to go around.
I'm actually excited.
So he says, Dola says, do you think Curry, who is hurt every year, will sustain a full season? Well, them ankles, they always are right for the finals, at least. I mean, I think he can last a full year, but he doesn't need to. He really doesn't need to. He can do. You can treat him like Pop used to treat them boy. You know what I mean? He can sit out. He can sit out a few games at a time. Well, he can do whatever he wants. I mean, Steve Kerr can do whatever he wants with them.
Fortunately for the Warriors, they have the luxury that they have 5 All-Stars.
Mm-hmm.
So they only really need. No other team has more than 2, so they could rest 3 All-Stars at any given time for a long period if they need to. Exactly. So Curry just needs to be healthy for the finals.
Steve Kerr.
He doesn't only need to be healthy for the finals.
Steve
like,
Kerr is playing chess with a bunch of queens. You know what I mean? He can do whatever he wants. He can do whatever he wants, and it's the correct move. I feel like.
Right.
Yes, sir. So let's see. Do we have anything else that we have to discuss? Anything pressing that we have to discuss? Anything that you guys have to discuss on Facebook? Anything? YouTube, Facebook. Y'all have any last words? We about to go ahead and close this out.
Okay.
So what you think, man? Anything else?
Closing thoughts. I really hope that Carmelo doesn't become a Laker. He just joined my OKC team, and I seen what that was.
That was last year.
And my whole thing was I expected him to show up in the playoffs. He didn't show up in the playoffs. He didn't show up in the playoffs either, man.
That's true, buddy. We're gonna be back next week, y'all. Y'all have a good day, a good night. And we going to Montrose tonight, huh?
We'll be out there.
We're going to be out to Montrose tonight, man.
Enjoy
It's a Friday night. We're going to be out at Tucktown Bar and Grill.
Yeah.
Turn it into.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah.